3rd and 11. Ernie Kelly Martin on a conservative call.
His dad, Jim Pry, was offensive coordinator at East Stroudsburg when James Franklin was the quarterback there in the early and mid-90s. Lewerke taken down by Shaka Toney at the 35-yard line.
The morale goes up. They'll come to practice next week. They have a big game next week. And they'll come with a different attitude to film sessions tomorrow.
2nd and 16. Rodney Smith stacked up for no gain.
They feed Askins again, and this time he's swarming in the backfield. He shows power to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a score here. And give themselves a chance. Running out of time. Another big hit and a flag thrown. Nate Wheating made the catch and held on. He got blasted by Shaka Toney.
Offensive line play has been a huge issue for this Michigan State offense. Elijah Collins does not get the first down. Micah Parsons made the play, their leading tackler for the year.
Down to the 47 for Ohio State. Their opening series of the second half. Here's the handoff. Dobbins breaks it back, and he'll be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Cam Brown.
From 2nd and 1 to 3rd and 10. A toss to Scott, breaks a tackle, and then is swallowed at the line of scrimmage. Penn State all over it on a bit of a curious call out 3rd and 10.
Are they back out of it? Here's a handoff to Weber in the first down for the Bucks.
This Flanagan High School team went to state a couple of years ago. A talented quarterback. Hands it off to Van Edwards Jr.
Green just checked in. He is the deep threat. Top of your screen, number 5. It's the handoff to Corbin, who gets hit in the backfield. A tackle for a loss by Shaka Toney, a loss of 4.
Bad start here tonight for the Wolves so far.
Now a blitz from Penn State off the edge. They're tackling everybody. The ball carrier who didn't get the ball, the quarterback who kept the ball.
A peek and feel that blitz coming. And eventually Brandon Smith, who's a true freshman, is able to get in there, and Haskins did not have a chance.
Able to pick up the first down, and Georgia State keeps the possession alive. This time an option. Ooh, he threw it behind Tyler Neal. They're just lucky that Neal was able to hold on to that.
When you pitch that ball, you got to put it.
If he sticks with that, he'll be fine.
Nice read on the edge. No room for Tyler Goodson as Shaka Toney was knifing in.
Better and better by the game, so they're going to be right there in the conversation over this next month.
4-man rush, and once again they can't protect Plummer from Shaka Toney. He makes an inside move for his 3rd sack here in the first half.
Move, he goes up, out, puts his foot in the ground and wraps underneath. Remember, Shaka Toney.
Loss of 6. Same thing. Same story. Once again, copy and paste Shaka Toney.
As Indiana's going to take the timeout, and this is just a tough matchup. Caleb Jones, 6'8", 362. Gotta try to help him out a little bit with the back or somebody else. It's just tough to hit your back foot. You got nothing.
38 to play in the half. Here's Thorson under trouble. That'll push him back. Shaka Toney got in for the sack.
He has a quick first step. You'll see him on the outside. He's going against Hance again. He was the reason why he got the fumble earlier. This time he's matched up on Dickerson, the tight end, and the tight end's not going to win against a pass rusher like Toney.
3rd sack of the game already for Penn State. That continues to be an issue.
It's a Penn State 5-man rush. And Plummer goes down again. Another sack for Shaka Toney.
Watch Toney here and look at the angle that he's going to take. He's going to go up the field first, beat the tackle, and then close down on Jack Plummer. Took a little bit of a wider angle.
He needed to make a play.
Here comes some pressure. And another tackle for a loss for this Penn State defense trying to preserve that shutout.
He closed the gap so fast, this guy can fly.
Saw the tackle numbers, most for a defensive lineman at Penn State since 2000. Wrapped up and sacked. Shaka Toney.
Watch Toney at the top of your screen. You can see him right there. He's just going to get to the top edge, and he keeps on coming. Now, part of it, Beatrice can't make the throw because coverage was good downfield, and Toney's able to finish it.
But early on in his tenure, Avi Smith able to get some great Illinois players.
Blitz coming, Williams in trouble, and Williams is going to be sacked. Back to the 25-yard line. There's number 18 again.
And you're going to see Brandon Smith coming off the edge here as well. Isaiah Williams has to know that those guys are going to be unblocked. You can see Chase Brown was trying to pick up one of them, but you had two free runners coming from the outside right there. Isaiah Williams has to know.
Ramsey had Toney after him, and he got him.
Did he get the face mask?
No flag.
Only one 200-yard game a year ago for Pickett. He's thrown for 328 today. But he's swarmed and sacked at the 30 by Shaka Toney. As finally, defensive ends for Penn State make a big impact play.
Keep a year of eligibility. Richardson dragged down. Shaka Toney.
You see him bending. Looks like he grabs the jersey. That's a strong grip. When you're able to bend and you have somebody leaning on you, you're able to hold on. That's a big man that you're holding on to with one hand.
And what happened in that game. So it's a great chance to see those two teams go at it again.
Oh no, McCorn dragged down and sacked for a 7th time. That's Shaka Toney.
Penix is dropped. Level to the backfield. No surprise, Shaka Toney right there. That is Caleb Jones. This is a tough matchup. We talked about this all week. Shaka Toney, just a little post, beats him around the top.
Hawkeyes nipped the Huskers in Lincoln last year. Play action. Beatrice had the ball knocked out of his hands. There's a flag down and a wild scramble. Hawkeyes regain.
Toney, you can see he's getting held up around the throat, and Toney just runs right through it. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Go after that throwing arm and created a fumble. That's excellent job.
They haven't given up a point all year in the first quarter, but Iowa is threatening. They're in field goal range at the very least. Running out of time, Stanley, and he'll go down. Back at the 30-yard line, Shaka Toney, the first man there.
Whenever they go for cut blocks, that means they're expecting the quarterback to get rid of the football quickly. He doesn't. He pulls it back down, and that leads to the sack.
Boy, after this game, all the injuries they have.
Yes. Loose football. Shaka Toney able to knock it out of the hands of Peyton Ramsey. We'll see who recovered it. Might have been Brookins. See 33 in the red, the top of the pile. Usually it's the guy on the bottom of the pile. Let's see.
Well, Coy Cronk, the left tackle, he's a good football player, but you ask him to put in this situation, throwing the ball on every single down, and Shaka Toney's just going right around it now. Ramsey coming forward. You see Toney coming off the left side. Yeah, and that ball was out.
Yep.
But thankfully for IU, recovered by one of their linemen. 6'3", 240 pounds, and he runs a 4.5, Brent Price said.
Ramsey's going to be dropped back at the 20-yard line. Shaka Toney brings him to the Nittany Lion defense.
This is, you put an offensive line in this position, throwing it on every single.
3rd and 9 for the Penn State 41. Trying to keep the drive alive. Dorsett hit as he throws. Ball is loose, and we'll see what the call is. It does look like a fumble recovered by Penn State.
He's had a strange year. Started out great, made his first 7. He's 4 out of 10 since. And that one is blocked. Shaka Toney swatted it out of the air, and Keaton Ellis picks it up. He gets yanked down on the near sideline.
Lined up inside. Here he is right here. He's just going to get right through this gap and get a clean shot to the ball. Watch him turn sideways, get skinny, get that left arm up. That's just poor protection up front by Michigan State.
Well, you have to wonder what number 79, Mustafa Khalifa, was doing. He started to block him, and then
A lot of familiar last names. 3rd down at 6. Plummer under pressure, and down he goes.
Shaka Toney gets the sack.
Down the field and beat them by 3. They've been crushing people since. Shannon Brooks tried the middle unsuccessfully, loses the ball as he hit the ground. The quarterback Morgan trying to get it back, but Penn State has it.
Lamont Wade, the first guy there, and then Keaton Ellis, number 2, is the guy who comes in and knocks the football out. Shaka Toney ends up with it, and Penn State gets their much-needed turnover on defense.